Kayla from Sweet Threads. People have been asking me how I got started into this business. So I thought it would be a great opportunity to let you into my world and give you a little bit of history. So a friend and I got together and we put our two passions together. She was a mother and she always had an interest for kids' fashions. I, on the other hand, had a love for vintage, and that's when we created a children's vintage business. So I have been in business for about 2 years, started an Etsy shop in December 2011, and quickly decided in April 2012 we wanted our own online shop. We called it shopsweetthreads.com, and we not only carried children's vintage, but we also started to carry children's designer brands like Minnie and Maximus and things like that. We also thought that we wanted our business to become a mobile boutique. This was around the time that like the fashion truck was coming up, Dig Thriftique was coming around, so we wanted to take that route. Most of these mobile boutiques take like an old bread truck or an old food truck and restore it into a mobile boutique. Although I started looking into that, we eventually quickly learned that we wanted to be different. We wanted to stand out. So we looked into a VW bus. It was classic, it was vintage, and it has that cute round feeling, I guess. We went and bought a VW bus from Samba.com and really thought long and hard before we designed into it. How would we want this vehicle to be prancing around town? We were thinking, well, how could it relate to kids? How does it relate to the business Sweet Threads? The one thing we thought of was an ice cream truck. Kids love ice cream trucks. They gravitate towards them, and it's sweet. We went into designing it, picked the colors mint and pastels and things that are fun and nostalgic. So we got the bus, we got it designed, painted, and wrapped. It was around September 2012, and we're like, why not take it to the flea markets? Because what better place to gain exposure, meet a lot of people, and it was an excuse to drive our VW bus. So we took it to the Rose Bowl Flea Market in Pasadena, California. We brought the whole circus and some. And it was like we were matching outfits and I don't know. It was crazy, but it was good. And we happened to meet a baby blogger, the Stork and the Beanstalk. Out of all places, and the timing, we meet a baby blogger, and from there we just created a relationship, and she kind of helped get our following up. And in December 2012, we quickly decided that opening up a brick and mortar was the next step for us. I actively started looking for some spaces. So when looking for spaces, I really thought about where I wanted my space to be. It needed to be in an area where people understood vintage, and the areas that came up were like Silver Lake, Los Feliz, Long Beach, Fullerton, and I immediately decided I'm from Long Beach, I want to be in Long Beach. Found a few spots here in Long Beach, and I got one of them. And here we are. So when it came to designing this space, I thought about things that made me happy and things as a child that I really enjoyed. And I remember I always loved going to Sanrio. I mean, who doesn't love going to Sanrio? It was fun and whimsical and cute. And I kind of wanted that feeling in this space. So I picked colorful colors like mint, yellow, pastels, and went on a hunt on Pinterest and found all these cute, creative ways to build my store, like putting frames on the ceiling and having light bulbs hanging down and using an old mattress to pin greeting cards. So I really wanted it to be a place just for kids where, you know, their imaginations ran wild and had pieces of nostalgia that brought back childhood memories. So the next steps for Sweet Threads I have planned are to start our own children's line. I actually come from the fashion industry as a product developer. So because I have that background, I want to be able to utilize those skills and create a line that is vintage inspired for children.